3 years ago, I lost a 34-year-old son to the disease of addiction. He murdered his girlfriend and then jumped off a 20-story building in New York. A direct result of his alcohol and drug use.
And I got help and I got sober. My husband did not follow the example. Now this guy was a pretty intelligent, smart, all-well-around guy that worked in the medical profession, and he died of a heroin overdose at the age of 42.
And one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Every year, about 32 million children start smoking. Every 8 seconds, someone dies from tobacco use. Many young people think that marijuana is harmless. However, marijuana often leads to nastier drugs. 62% of those who have taken pot by the age of 15 will try harder drugs like cocaine. Cocaine is highly addictive. 5.3 million Americans admitted to abusing cocaine at least once last year. Heroin is a highly habit-forming opiate. This year, 114,000 people will try heroin for the first time. Methamphetamine, or meth, is made from common household supplies. 850,000 Americans as young as 12 admitted to using meth at least once last year. Ecstasy is known for causing holes in the brain and death after one use. Puffing or sniffing common household products is known to cause brain damage after just one use. This year, 500,000 children will try inhalants for the first time. Alcohol is the leading cause of death among our youth. Children who consume alcohol before the age of 15 are 5 times more likely to become an alcoholic. This year, 4.1 million children will consume an alcoholic beverage for the first time. Prescription drugs have surpassed cocaine and heroin in fatal overdoses.
So what can we do to help this mounting problem? Our healthcare situation has led us to limited or no funding for drugs or alcohol rehabilitation. Just the mention of substance abuse has become taboo, a subject that people simply don't discuss. So where do people find help to get clean and sober? South Florida businessman Peter Sesso asked the same question and has come up with a plan where people in the community can join together and tackle this mounting problem. Tea Time Golf Classic is a supersized golf classic designed to help those who suffer from substance abuse.
Hi, I'm Pete Sesso. I'm the chairman and co-founder of the Tea Time Golf Classic. The whole premise of the Tea Time Golf Classic is to recognize that alcohol and chemical dependency is at an all-time high in Palm Beach County, and it is rising in South Florida. And when people that are losing their homes, they're losing their jobs at an all-time rate. They're going through all of their financial resources. They're going through their 401ks. They're going through their IRAs. They're going through other financial means just to stay afloat. And their families are imploding with this disease. And when it's time for these folks that they finally realize that they need help, they can't afford it. So the Tea Time Golf Classic was started to address these very needs. So the goal of the Tea Time Golf Classic is to provide funds that will help to produce a person that goes back into our society as a productive person and has a purpose for his life and his family's life.
Sesso's father was a PGA official for 15 years and ran the World Cup for much of his life. Sesso traveled on tour with his dad and helped him run pro-ams. Tea Time Golf Classic was formed by a group of caring men and women committed to fighting alcohol and substance abuse. The event will be held at Frenchman's Reserve in Palm Beach Garden on Friday, May 18th, 2012. Tea Time Golf Classic has an impressive board of directors consisting of doctors and other professionals, all of whom are eager to help with this great event. Dr. William Atkins.
I'm excited about this project that we have underway. As a retired physician, I practiced for 36 years here in the Palm Beach area, and I've known the devastation of this disease. The problem remains overwhelming. Any help that we can give these various entities to help people with substance abuse problem is wonderful. And I've seen how people can go through the valley of life and come out and have very useful lives after overcoming this problem. It's a problem that demands financial support. It demands the whole community to be involved to overcome this problem. And certainly South Florida is a mecca for substance abuse problems. And I have seen the changes that have been made in people's lives, and which is just so encouraging and so rewarding to see. So I hope that everyone who watches this can join in and help us in this endeavor so that many lives can be salvaged.
Yes, I've been a physician in Palm Beach County for over 30 years. My focus now is addiction, and at this time it's an epidemic. 85% of the narcotics now come from South Florida, and they go all over the country. We have law enforcement now cracking down on pain centers, overdoses. Most of the kids I see that come in, say from New Jersey, have had 3 or 4 friends this year that have died from overdoses of heroin. The number one issue is getting people treatment. Most people can't afford it. Part of what we're doing today is to try to raise money for scholarship money for families who may have a son or daughter that needs treatment but don't have the funds. Well, maybe even provide work when they get out of treatment to try to tackle this situation. Insurance is another big issue. People don't have coverage sometimes for addiction or mental health, so we're going to have to educate families as to what they should have for themselves and their family, so that when the crisis does arrive, they have the ability to get treatment. A lot of it is getting out of treatment and helping people change their lives. We have people that detox and go into rehab, but they relapse. Sometimes the first day they're out because we're not doing the job helping people change their lives. We're just getting them off chemicals. Dr. Jung, a famous psychiatrist, said the only cure for addiction is a spiritual change. A lot of people don't believe in spirituality, but we notice that if they follow the rules of AA, NA, and a spiritual change, they do much better than if they try to do it on their own. It's just an enormous problem, and it's bigger than all of us. We have to all get together, cooperate, get the resources out, and help our families and our kids.
Tea Time Golf Classic will not only raise money for the benefit of fighting alcohol and substance abuse, but it will also raise awareness. One of the Tea Time Golf Classic's goals is to destigmatize substance abuse and bring it to the forefront so people are not afraid to get help. There will be doctors at the tournament speaking about the negative effects of drugs and alcohol, booths set up for prevention and wellness, sharing resources, phone numbers and websites of rehab facilities, where to find AA meetings, and other vital information for people affected by substance abuse. The Tea Time Golf Classic will also be a day of fun, hosting celebrities, music, events, and exciting rounds of golf. The goal is to make the Tea Time Golf Classic an annual event, helping people to change their lives and make our community a better place to work, live, and play. There is a fun, easy, and proven method to raise funds and awareness to defeat this menace. The Tea Time Golf Classic is a worthwhile project for all of us to stop the growing substance abuse problem in Palm Beach County.
So the Tea Time Golf Classic was started to benefit those people who cannot afford to get treatment for alcohol and substance abuse. People that are graduating from rehabs and treatment centers that need immediate assistance. Number 3, we want to benefit existing programs at rehab facilities and treatment centers that are doing a great job when they're fully funded. Some of them have to close their doors for lack of financing. And the people that need to get this very treatment are not getting it. The 4th thing is we want to bring total public awareness of this severity of the negative problems of alcohol and substance abuse. And 5th and finally, we believe that there's greatness in people. And people that successfully graduate from these rehab facilities that have gone on to do wonderful things in our community. And I should also add, the people that come out of these institutions are very philanthropic people, and they're giving back.
The Tea Time Golf Classic is committed to fighting against the negative effect of alcohol and substance abuse in the lives of families in Palm Beach County, and to raise awareness and funds in helping neighbors and family members defeat this disease that is destroying our community. Also, to help people find the support they need, which adds purpose to their lives, restoring dignity, peace of mind, and self-respect, so they can become productive people in society. Tea Time Golf Classic is a fun and worthwhile event that will have an effect on our community. Join us along with state, county, and local officials to help Palm Beach County fight drugs and substance abuse. You can become a sponsor or an individual donor by sending a check to Tea Time Golf Classic, 1211 Pine Point Road, Singer Island, Florida, 33404. To find out more about the Tea Time Golf Classic, call 561-841-3844 or log on to teatimegolfclassic.com.